Happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary, and today's Wellness Wednesday has a lot to do with laughter. So if laughter is what you're seeking, you're going to find it here today. For starters, I slept the morning away. And by sleeping the morning away, I mean I woke up at 11 o'clock this morning. Still tired now, and it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But I did have to go do some things. One of my main priorities was actually go take a look at a house. Because yes, I'm looking for a new place to live. My daughter-in-law pointed out one that's close to where she works, and she talked to the lady who happens to be their people that finance the home for them. And we got the key, we went in there, and this particular home had some very quirky little things in there. Because of lighting, because they did not have the electricity turned on, I wasn't able to catch a lot of it, but it is a quirky little home. Beautiful home. It is beautiful, and I do love it. It's a fix-me-upper, so it does require some TLC. But it's move-in ready. You can actually move in and you'll be okay. Just some modifications that need to be done. But I'm going to leave that clip, like I said, at the end of this video so y'all can see what was so hilarious about it. I pinpointed two of the main things and then a little creepy thing that it kind of had. So look forward to that. But today with the laughter thing, I'm going to focus on a lot of the smaller things in life and the things that can actually bring you peace and laughter, and that's the Wellness Wednesday that I'm going for today. Happiness, laughter, just let's go ahead and do this. And I'm going to do this with a book that I received in one of my boxes, and this is It's All About the Small Things, and it is by Melanie Schenkel. I absolutely love this book, and it is actually a memoir. Why the Ordinary Moments Matter. It has a lot of different topics, such as when life is a mixture of sweet and sad. It has, let me take a look, Baby Sister, Are You Ready to Be a Mom, The Glamorous Life of a Writer, things like that that have to do with life. But for me, this one is the one that I'm actually going for. And I know the gold foil is coming through my, yeah. I'm trying not to allow the ring light to come in. I know it's a lot of different things going on, but let's go ahead and move in. Forget about all the little things, the small things. Things I wish I'd known when I was a kid. And this one caught my eye because it is a lot of questions that I have asked myself. So just bringing some fun into y'all's life. I hope y'all enjoy it. And I'm just going to go ahead and read from here. And it says, Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. I just told my mother I want a bra. Please help me grow. God, you know where. And this is by Judy Blume. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. And I absolutely love that book. It was one of my favorites. I carried it everywhere I went, and I just loved it. Everything in that book is amazing. If you have not read it, if you have not given it to your teenage daughters, get it. It is a very, very good book. It can be a little bit graphic depending on your traditional standards. Not that it's grotesque or anything like that, but I know back in the day, especially back in the day, parents did not come out and explain to us so many different things, which is a story for a different time because I went through some very traumatic experiences because I didn't know the facts. But let's go ahead and continue on this book. I know, squirrel. Early on in my tenure as a mother, I realized one of the joys of having a child is that it allows you to revisit things from your own childhood. The problem with your own childhood is that you have absolutely no bandwidth for realizing life won't always be so simple. It's just one long, endless stream of school days, summer vacations, curling up in a bunk bed next to your best friend while you debate whether you should marry Sean Cassidy or Donny Osmond, and concluding that and concluding that 8-track tapes are a technological wonder which will never be improved upon. Here are a few things that I wish I would have known when I was a kid. And these are some of the questions that I've asked. And I'm going to go ahead and start with one. And one is, it's kind of weird that Bert and Ernie lived together. Donny Osmond couldn't actually see me through the TV set. When your mom asks who broke the vase, it's not really a question. She already knows. Enjoy how great you feel wearing a swimsuit because it is short-lived. Eat more popsicles. I still on occasion do have a popsicle here and there. The next one, number 6, is there isn't an actual monster living under your bed. And if there were, running and jumping into bed at night isn't really going to help you. Number 7, if your biggest dream is riding the mechanical bull at Gillies, then perhaps you should find a bigger dream. On that same note, steakhouses called tumbleweeds, where they advertise they'll cut off your tie if you dare to wear one in their restaurant, are just a weird response to the entire urban cowboy phenomenon and will be a brief fad. Santa Claus will never really just bring you a lump of coal. All those choreographed roller skating routines you and your friends create on the driveway will never come to function or fruition, and certainly won't get you a part in Xanadu. And not just because there will never be a Xanadu 2. Letting your grandmother give you a perm is a very bad idea. Letting your sister give you a perm is a very bad idea too. I didn't get one, my sister did. Thanks to me. Cutting off all your hair to sport the Dorothy Hamill haircut is also a bad idea. That's a very specific cut for a very specific kind of person, namely an Olympic figure skater or a cartoon character named Buster Brown. Your grandparents won't be around forever. Enjoy the time you have with them and how much they adore you. And that could not be farthest from the truth. And I know a lot of you can relate to that because grandchildren, the love for a grandchild is on a totally different level than it was for your children. And I know my kids complain a lot about me caring more for the grandchildren than them. Not that they're jealous, they just say that their love, they can see the love differently. A lot of it has to do with we don't have to discipline our grandchildren. That's what they have parents for. Not that I let them get away with a lot of things, because I don't, but there's that different kind of love. And then we have not balcony, but I know my reading is out of whack today. Bologna sandwiches on white bread with Miracle Whip and crushed Doritos in the middle are gross and will one day be a socially unacceptable thing to eat. I don't know about that. I don't like Miracle Whip for one, so I never did that. I did the mayo. I did the Doritos. And I don't think that will ever go out of style, despite what the book says. There are a few joys in life as simple as spending the night with your best friend and staying up late to watch Grease for the 174th time. I know you can't wait for your period to start because you've read Are You There, God? It's me, Margaret, 1,000 times. But once the sucker shows up, it's going to stick around for a long, long time. Don't be in such a hurry to grow up. Childhood is magical and wonderful, and the last thing you'll ever feel so comfortable and completely carefree. Someday you will have your own puppy, but you will never have a jukebox in your living room, and it turns out that's probably for the best. Bon Bell lip smackers are still one of the greatest things ever. Your eyes won't really stay like that forever just because you keep crossing them. Those are just some of the questions that, and I have heard some of them asked by some of the younger kids nowadays, and it just brings back a lot of memories from back when I was a child. And enjoy your time. Just enjoy it. Let go of all of the small things that are causing you chaos, because they are small. Of course, when you let the small grow and grow and grow, it becomes one big huge thing. But battle what you can on a daily basis. Don't worry about what you cannot help on a daily basis, and enjoy life. That is what we all have to do. And if you're struggling with it, revert back to your childhood. I'm pretty sure some memories will pop up and give you enormous time for laughing. And because a lot of those things that were in there, Sean Cassidy, Donny Osmond, not so much. It was more Leif Garrett, to that effect. That's the teenage years that, or the teenagers that I kind of saw back then. Then we have Ricky Martin. I can't help it. From the group Menudo. Their singing, their songs, their everything. Menudo was it. And Menudo is also a meal, but that was the name of the group way back when. So, like I said, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. If nothing else, revert back to childhood. You're sure to get a laugh. And that is what I have on this fabulous Wednesday. So thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always. Bye. So I'm looking to get a different house, and the things I found in this one is pretty strange. Nice sized bathroom, but there's your toilet, there's your shower, and the toilet paper roll is in the shower. As for the other bathroom, it's a very large space for a tub, which would definitely get replaced. But here is the toilet, and you have to reach all the way over there for the toilet paper holder again. And you cannot have a house without the bright Pepto-Bismol pink colors. And here we are, still in the Pepto-Bismol pink room. And that's the basement. Creepy.